Okay, here's the second plumbing deal I got for today. Here's the plumbing drain under the kitchen sink. It needs to be moved back. It looks like about 2 inches. So, a little plumbing fun. Let's get it. This one's pretty straightforward. It just looks like it needs to go over, like I was saying, about 3 inches. I said 2. It's more like 3. So lots of fun. You're gonna cut the coupling and then move it back. I do have a little bit of wiggle room, not a whole lot. I've got 1.5 inch couplings. This is ABS, so a little bit different than PVC. It takes a special glue, ABS cement, that actually chemically bonds the pipe. Basically melts it to each side of the pipe. Anyway, just gonna get it done today. Also, for a different one, I have a different sized piece of plumbing here. I'll need to recover one of the drain pieces like this. So I'm hoping I have enough room. I've got 3 of these today. All slightly different, but all pretty much needing the same thing. So I need to cut this one and leave enough room on the back side to make it work. So I want to get a nice straight cut. Got my reciprocating saw here. Get it done here. Here goes. Definitely want some safety glasses for this. And I probably got some water in there, so just kind of propped it up with one hand. Gonna take this over and gonna go dump this in the toilet. I'll be right back. This side, we need to trim off about that 3 inches that I was telling you about. So that's the fun part. We got a paint can to lean on. And then I'll size it up, see how we're going to line up once it's in. It looks like I need to come off another inch. I'll actually take that off the back side. Since we know that side's a little bit angled. Seems about right there. Yeah, here we go. Like butter. And again, we'll just be dry fitting that up. Make sure everything's going to line up nice and proper. It looks like I still need a bit more. I don't know if I can get it from that side. Let's see. I don't have enough room there. Just because I got this ice maker line in the way. Oh boy. Fun, fun, fun. I could probably get it right here. And that's gonna do it right there. Okay. There it is. There's our line. We're ready to glue it on. Lots of fun here. It's like playing Legos or something. And it looks like I need a new tailpiece for this garbage disposal. This should actually have a flanged end tailpiece. So that's the story on the disposal side, and for this side we'll be able to glue this up just right. So, pop this off, get our glue going, and for this end we're gonna change our slip joint plumbing here to the other side, since this drain has a different collar. So there's the collar nut, and it's got a little slip ring that goes on there. And so we're going to slip this in instead. This goes like so, and this passes through, and then this passes on through here, and then the beveled washer goes on the bottom. And yeehaw! Lots of fun there. There we go. And we'll just loosely get that all ready, and that'll connect up there like so. And this will connect down here. Okay. So the next point is going to be gluing our union there. This will be able to turn into our disposal and put up here. Tailpiece going. Now I'm going to glue in the deal with the cement here. Again, the ABS cement is a little bit different. You can throw something, a rag down or a piece of plastic. I've got a piece of a plastic bag. Catch any excess glue. The deal here, we're going to glue on there. Okay. Clean it up real good and glue it on. No biggie. Right there. Here goes. Some messy stuff, so not a bad idea to wear gloves. But I'm not today. I'm just going to get it done. You've got a limited time once you've got your glue on. Put it on and then give it a little twist. Okay. There we go. And on this end, just going to put our glue on real good there. Glue inside our deal here. Put it in and give it a little quarter twist. Line it up. And there we go. Nice and lined up here. And we'll just hold it together for a minute. Let it do its thing. It's going to bond chemically. This side we've got the slip joint so that everything can connect up properly here. So avoid getting it cross-threaded. And we're good. And the rest I'll go grab a tailpiece, be right back, and then we can test it out. Everything's going to work just right. 1 down, 2 to go. And there's our hookup for our dishwasher line. I gotta install a dishwasher. Lots more fun here, but on to the next mission. I'll grab that tailpiece. We'll be good to go. Okay, now our glue should be all dried up. This stuff dries pretty quick, the ABS glue. 15 minutes for good handling strength and 2 hours cure time. So it'll take about 2 hours to cure completely. So I don't want to mess with it too much, but just wanted to get the tailpiece set up here. At least get it trimmed to the size that it should be. Here's the tailpiece. This is the flanged end that I was telling you about that should go inside. And it looks like we only need to trim just a hair off of this. No big deal. Put that gun in here. Since I've got my sawzall here, that'll make quick work of that. There we go. So this end just goes inside here. And what we can do is loosen this end. That makes it nice and easy to turn this end in. We'll insert it like so. Push it over there. Really good. Okay. On the other end, what we got to do is recover our bits of gasket and such from here, as well as our collar nuts from the old plumbing. Let's see here, got a little rubber gasket inside here, and with that end is going to go up against our flange here, so we're going to want to put it over there, and this will slide up against our flange, and that's that end. It'll tighten everything up nice and solid there. On the opposite end, we're going to recover this slip joint plumbing. We've got the beveled washer here and the collar nut. Collar nut gets slipped over this here, and then the beveled washer goes so that it will insert inside the pipe there. There we go. Okay, and then this we can insert inside. Beveled washer gets scooted up there, and this gets tightened down here. That's the slip joint plumbing. On the opposite end, we're just going to rotate it over and insert it into the disposal side. Pull it up snug, slip the rubber washer in. This we can move down a little bit if we need to, or up, to make sure everything is seated where we want it to be. Little readjustment here. We want to make sure that that washer is seated in there. Okay. And there we go. Now insert our screws here. We want to make sure there's a slight pitch going going this way for the drain from the disposal. Just very, very slight. Doesn't need to be a whole lot, but just enough so that gravity is working on our side, you know what I mean? And this disposal is not properly on. Look at that. It's actually hanging off one of its deals there, so I need to work that out. In fact, I might do that here before I get too far here. Someone's got this off here. There we go. That's better. Whew. That wasn't good. Okay. Have to follow up on things, you know what I mean? You're having other people do work for you sometimes. It is what it is. Doesn't hurt to double check things to make sure things are the way they should be. Okay. So I just loosen that up so I can get the other bolt started on the other side. And I'll just alternate tightening each side. And sometimes with an adjustment like this, if needed, we may need to replace this pipe, this tailpiece, so that we can slip this down further. Just kind of whatever it takes to get to make gravity work for us. Gonna be good here. So we'll snug that down all the way. Good there. And we'll tighten this down here and adjust this where we want it. Right about there looks good to me. Just to give a slight decline. Just like so. Tighten it all up here. I'm not going to get too crazy yet because we still got our ABS glue drying back there. I'll just come back later and leak check it. I'm pretty sure we're good there. Our garbage disposal pigtail gets looped up and over here and run to our garbage disposal plug. So whichever one has constant power is going to be the dishwasher, and this switched power is going to be the disposer. Yeah, that's the constant power. And it looks like we've got a jam disposal as well. So let me free that up. Oh! I lost my disposal tool on an air conditioner the other day, so I'll need to grab a disposal tool to unjam that. That's the story there. Anyway, it's the bottom plug. I'll leave that unplugged and come back and leak test it. I'll unjam that. We'll be good to go. So I can try just reaching down through and see if I can spin it free. I was able to get the disposal free. So I'll go ahead and plug it back in. We can see if our disposal's working. There's our switch. Oh yeah, good to go. Okay, that's that. Just need to come back once everything's all dry and leak test this. I'm sure we're gonna be good. Good to go. That's a little plumbing redrain. You know, get it done. ABS, fun. Okay, up top here, as long as I pull it to one side only, should be all right. Okay, that's the cold side only. I'll turn it back off after I test it. I just wanted to test the sink here. So far, no leaks. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and plug the drain. do the pressure test. It'll take a little while to fill up there, but no big deal. Nice 8-inch deep sink that'll give us a really good pressure test. Okay, that should suffice. We'll go ahead and turn the disposal on and pull the plug and watch underneath for any leaks. Nope. One right here. Tighten that up. Fix that up. That's an easy one. Haha. Turn our disposal off. Sounds like we got something down there in the disposal also. And right here, we'll pull this apart and see what we got going on. Maybe adjust the deal here. Our beveled washer there. Loosen these up a little bit. Rotate this out. Slide that back. Oh yeah. We're good there. Okay. It looks like it's just a simple matter of tightening this down a little bit. Anyway, that's what the pressure test is for. It just makes even the slightest little leak show up, and that's precisely what we want. We can work it all out. Okay, test it again. And I've got my channel locks. I don't want to tighten these up too much. Just a little hair here. There we go. Don't want to snap that. Okay. And I'm just gonna, once that stops, I'll reach down in there, feel if we got anything. No, it's okay. It's actually just the dogs spinning around. Okay, doing their job. Okay, and we'll put in the plug. Use a little water behind it, and we'll retest. Looks like our glue joints are holding good with no leaks. If I was going to get a leak, I'll take it on that one right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the disposal on, pull the plug. Go. Sweet. Everything's doing precisely what we wanted. I'll go ahead and turn that cold water off now, since we know we're okay. And once I get the dishwasher hooked back up,